second sprint race is underway. Who's going to win out then on the front row? Richard Verschoor, nice and steady does it as he heads up into the first turn. Untroubled so far by Marcus Armstrong. Dan Ticktum holding P3 there. And we're looking at the Prix in your screen going along the inside there, up the inside of Liam Lawson as he made the position almost. No, Liam Lawson's going to hang on. The number 7 car holding off the attack from the Prix of Oscar Piastri as we head down into Brooklands.
Yeah, really nice start there from Verschoor, and also further back in the pack, looked like Schwartzman got another excellent start here. But let's have a look, another dive down into Brooklands. This time it's Piastri wanted to go on the outside. Lawson gets a little bit onto the curbing. Unfortunately, I think he's just about managed that there, but the Red Bull back driver holds on just in front of Piastri. That's the battle for fourth, but this is going to continue to rage on because just behind them there's a nice little battle shaping up between Drugovic now as well, who wants a go at this too. Yuri Vips in there as well, all kicking off, but it looks like the leaders managed to get a little bit of a head start against the rest of the pack.
We've got a smash there, so we are going to have a safety car. Deleda out of the car, out of the HWA car, and Deleda signalling that he's all right to one of the marshals, so that's fantastic news as they go to work sweeping up. And we can see that Ralph Boschung is also out of his Campos as well.
This is the incident here. Boschung out wide onto the grass, spins around and just collects an innocent Deleda who didn't have anywhere else to go.
So both drivers having a bit of a chat there with each other and understanding the circumstances. As you say, Deleda had nowhere to go, and Boschung was a mere passenger at that point. 3
wide going through that corner, of course.
Zhou also.
Oh, brilliant reactions there from Guan Yu Zhou. Get a little move here. That's one of the Red Bull livery cars. That's
Daruvula. Oh, and he's overcooked it.
With Bent Viscal as well involved in that. Bent Viscal into the gravel, I think that is. Yep, they're both falling down the field, and Daruvula with damage. Crucially, and luckily for him, he's not missed pit entry, so he's able to get that in quite quickly, but both races ruined there with 15 laps to go, and that's probably going to be a safety car.
Bent Viscal out of his Trident. Let's see what happened then. So Daruvula on the inside. Viscal trying to go round the outside and claim the position. Slight touch. Daruvula skims off and they both head to the gravel. Unfortunately, Viscal beached, and Daruvula, as we've already seen, managing to continue on his way, but limping.
I think actually Daruvula going into that just lost it on brakes and actually got a bit of a rear squiggle. Tried to correct it, missed the turning point, and there was Viscal on the outside.
We can see that Jehan Daruvula has been given a 10-second time penalty. So that's going to be disappointing news to Jehan Daruvula, managing to get in and change the front wing, but picking up a penalty for that collision.
We get a look at Nassani looking all over the back of Jack Aitken. Nassani down the inside. He's got the move done for P13 as Aitken going to come and try and get back at him. Nassani doesn't bother taking the inside line into the final few corners of this lap, and just behind them as well, I think that was Nannini having a little look with Lundgaard on board with Nassani. Rosanna looking for a move, right then left, decides on right.
An awesome overtaking opportunity. We saw it go wrong with Viscal and Daruvula, but it goes right for Roy Nassani.
And I think this might be Aitken and getting, spinning round and nearly collecting. I think that would have been Nannini in the one remaining Campos.
Mate, I've got nothing on the rear.
Piastri wants to look down the inside of Lawson in the early part of this lap, but Lawson just getting way better traction on exit there and manages to keep it. But this time, Piastri is going to get DRS. Lawson moves to defend, but Piastri wise to it. He's got the inside line. Piastri down the inside into Brooklands, late on the brakes. Nothing Lawson could do about that. Piastri through finally for fourth.
Let's ride on board with him as he made that move. Thought he got it done there, hung on the inside. Lawson managed to take the position back, but no, Piastri goes again, as you say, Harry, down into Brooklands, switches out, slightly covers him off, Liam Lawson does, but Oscar Piastri holds firm, stays committed, and gets the job done. So up into P4 then for Piastri. Here's Drugovic then, trying to make a move on Vips, as Vips had a mistake and brought Felipe Drugovic into the mix here. He's going to go round the outside, is he? The UNI Virtuosi driver. Can he get the job done? Oh, they're going wheel to wheel. If they touch there slightly, Felipe clattering over the curbs. But it is Vips who hangs on to P6 there. Vips looking pretty safe at this point, but it is a massive train behind him.
It is, and we saw this a little earlier on in the first race, but it's come right at the end of this second sprint race as we've got a spinner there, and that is Schwartzman. Round he goes in the final corner. All the cars having to avoid him as well. Schwartzman falling down the order in the final stages.
Let's see what happened then. We were talking about this train, just jumps the curb a little, sends him up, spins him round, facing the right direction, crucially, unlike Joe this morning.
And I think we saw that as well happen this time last year as well for one of the drivers. It's easy to do, especially in these final stages.
Richard Verschoor out front, who is going to take the spoils this afternoon in the second sprint race. Lights to flag victory for him. Managing those safety car restarts expertly. Verschoor takes the win then for the second sprint race of the day in FIA Formula 2. Armstrong comes home second, manages to fend off Dan Ticktum, who completes the podium, and Piastri. Epic moves from the Australian driver. P4 for him. Lawson crosses the line fifth ahead of Vips.
Yes, yes, you did it, you did it. Bravo, Richard, bravo, bravo. Well done, well done. Yes! Thank you so much, guys, I'm so happy.
Well, coming into this afternoon's sprint race, Richard Verschoor said it's important to enjoy the race. I think he enjoyed that one from the sound of his team radio. We enjoyed that one too. I think that was an expert drive by Verschoor. Oscar Piastri, 93 points, leading the standings now ahead of Schwartzman on 81. Then it's Vips P3. We hope you'll join us tomorrow for more action from the FIA Formula 2 World Championship. For now, though, we'll leave the top three celebrating on the podium. Goodbye.